Welcome to Science Philosophy in a Flash, a mini podcast series produced by the Scientists Creative Services team. In this series, we highlight researchers' unique outlooks on what it means to be a scientist. Jennifer Munson is an associate professor of bioengineering at Virginia Tech. She takes a creative and collaborative approach to understanding tumor microenvironments from an engineering perspective. Munson's goal is to find new therapeutic targets in the tumor microenvironment by examining cancer in its proper 3D context. She credits her creative upbringing and enthusiastic teammates for fostering the innovative models she builds at the crossroads of invention and medicine. Munson's unique philosophy of science influenced the trajectory of the first project in her lab, driving her research in a clinically informed direction to model glioblastoma with tissue engineering.
My dad was an artist and a machinist, and my mom was a nurse. I would build things with my dad, and then I would volunteer at the hospital. And I really enjoyed that intersection between building, making, and inventing with health and medicine. Working on brain cancer, we needed to build this system so that we can, in the future, start using it to answer questions that we have about how these cells interact and how that is patient-specific. Looking at this aspect of the tumor microenvironment, as an engineer, you're set up to build and design, so you can think about things a different way. So I think it's funny because it's not what I thought would be our first project. I had a really talented grad student, Jessica Nguyen, who just worked so hard to build this model, and then a really talented postdoc, Chase Cornelison, who did a lot of the follow-up work. It was really fun working with them because they drove a lot of these questions. It takes a lot of creativity and excitement and having those discussions. I think that's really good to highlight, as well as the physicians and the pathologists and the biostatisticians who were on this paper. There was just a lot of enthusiasm from the neuro-oncologists and the neuropathologists. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. Let's build it. It's always nice when you have that clinical push from somebody else as well, not just yourself wanting to make a difference, but actually having the people who talk to the patients every day be excited about it.
Thank you for listening to Science Philosophy in a Flash. To learn more about Munson's research, please check out the link in the episode notes.